Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel TV studio in London. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancox, bringing you the latest news stories.
So the top headlines this week: UK cross-party group calls for international education strategy.
Canada to expand visa biometrics to Asia and the Americas.
And Sweden tops EF English Proficiency Index.
And much more as well. So, starting in the UK.
Yes, indeed. The UK's all-party parliamentary group for international students, consisting of MPs and peers, has released an inquiry report on the future of international education, calling for the implementation of a dedicated growth strategy for the sector from the government.
That was the primary recommendation among 12 in the report, and the group also called for reinstatement of post-study work rights, recognition of the diversity of the sector, collaboration on more welcoming messages, more comprehensive and centralised industry data, and a review of the current credibility interview system for student visas.
The inquiry was based on a year of evidence gathering from all segments of the sector as well as agents, and the report has been welcomed by industry associations. Paul Blomfield MP, co-chair of the group, said that the UK had been losing market share to competitors that have been pursuing coordinated growth strategies.
Lord Billamoria, the fellow co-chair of the all-party group, said that a Home Office report on compliance last year had destroyed the myth of students overstaying and said it was now time to be ambitious and target growth in the sector.
Good. Over the Atlantic now, as Canada has announced an expansion of its visa application centre network in preparation for its biometric scheme for visa applications, expanding to Asia, the Asia Pacific and the Americas.
Biometric collection was rolled out for Europe and the Middle East in the summer, and fingerprints and photos will be required from those additional regions from December 31st for all visitor, student and work visas. Students from visa-exempt countries applying for courses less than 6 months do not need biometrics.
In preparation for the increased workload, Canada has opened new visa centres in Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Barbados, Australia and Indonesia. By the end of the year, there will be 152 centres worldwide, the government said.
Next up, Sweden has returned to the top of the English Proficiency Index published annually by EF Education First, and based on the results of more than 1.3 million tests in 88 non-native English countries.
Yes, Sweden edged ahead of the Netherlands, while Singapore became the first Asian nation to appear in the top 3. Europe had the highest average score by region, and a record 12 countries were ranked in the high proficiency band, EF said.
And now for a roundup of some of the other news stories this week. The New Zealand international education sector contributed $5.1 billion to the local economy in 2017 and supported almost 50,000 jobs, according to new analysis released by Education New Zealand.
More acquisition news this week, as private equity firm Midlothian Capital Partners has announced the purchase of HB Education Limited, the holding company for adventure and language provider PGL, for £467 million. Midlothian said it planned to expand the business in the UK and globally.
Spanish language provider Españole IH Valencia has expanded with relocation to a new purpose-designed centre in a Gothic palace in the Old Town, featuring 28 classrooms, a kitchen, classroom, a cafe, a terrace and a roof garden with sun lounges. It looks lovely. Sun
lounges sounds pretty good on a rainy London day. And another lovely looking new school in Tokyo, where Japanese language provider JCLI has moved to a new 5-floor campus where the floors are decorated with seasonal colours and one even features a tea ceremony space.
Very nice. 2 boarding schools in the Australian state of Queensland, Stuart Home School and Nudgee College, have unveiled videos of their international students talking about the boarding experience, a project funded by a grant from the local government.
And finally, Taiwan has extended the period that international graduates can stay from 6 months to 1 year, and has also implemented an online application system for alien registration certificates.
More on all of those stories on our website, www.studytravel.network. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.